Well, guys, it was always coming. We've hit a little bit of a sticky patch in terms of form, but we have had a couple of job offers. One of them is going to come from Ipswich Town in the Premier League, and we're also expecting an interview from Stoke City. We've been touted in the media as being one of the favourites for that job, so, you know, we could be moving on in the next couple of episodes. But my focus today is on Fleetwood Town. We're out of the playoffs, but we're not too far off the pace, and hopefully with a couple of victories today we can get right back into it. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2018 and part 7 of Season 6 of the Journeyman with Fleetwood Town, and today we have two matches, one against Bolton, one against Derby, but since the last episode it's gone a little bit wrong. We drew 2-2 with Wolves, very last minute equaliser from Sacco there, saving them, and then a thriller of a match against Brentford. It was a fantastic game. They were 4-1 up, we came back all the way to 4-4, we were pushing for the winner, we had so many chances to win the game, but then they went down the other end and got a goal and ended up winning, meaning that in the Championship we're currently in 7th place on 39 points from 24 games. We haven't won in 4, remember, so we definitely need to get back on track today. If we have a look in the Premier League, the two teams I was talking about in the little introduction was Ipswich Town and Stoke City. Obviously Ipswich in a lot of trouble in the Premier League, so that might be a big challenge, maybe a challenge too far, you never ever know. But Stoke in 18th at the moment, are savable to say the least, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if we get offered a job and whether it pays more and whether it's a challenge we want to do. But today, this is the team that is going to face Bolton Wanderers. We've got Bursick in goal, Virtue, Eastham, Clark and Maguire in defence. We've got Senior, Allen and Ward in the middle, with Rodriguez starting left of Assombalonga and Paul Glatzel up top. So let's get into it. Paul Glatzel has just been amazing. He's on quite a streak of scoring in games, so hopefully that continues today. I was about to bring him off in the last game and then he went and scored a hat-trick, so just shows you, keep him on the pitch and he'll score a goal if at all possible. So come on boys, we need a victory today just to get back on track. Yeah, we have been a little bit poor recently, so I want to see us do something in this game and get back on track, get back into those playoffs. Here's Assombalonga. Assombalonga on the ball, it's Senior, can he get in? He can. Rodriguez, and Assombalonga hits the bar. That was so close, I was already celebrating. I thought it was in. We've got Derby County in the next game, they're top of the league of course, so that is going to be tough. And they're running away with it as well. That's in. Assombalonga with the goal. I didn't know how it quite went in. I think it took a wicked deflection, but it's 1-0 and we are back in the playoffs as it stands. Senior with the cross, and then yeah, it did take a wicked deflection, but Assombalonga won't care. It's 1-0 and he's got the goal. Here's Ward now at Glatzel. That's away. Here's Thompson now. Thompson on the ball. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. So where are Bolton in the league? I think they're about 12th or something, so this should be a game that we're quite comfortable winning if we're serious about being playoff contenders. Yeah, they're 14th in the league. We're at home. Yes, we're in poor form, but this has got to be the opportunity to do something. If Assombalonga claims that, now, I was going to say, that's two wicked deflections from an Assombalonga shot. Both of them have went into the back of the net. This is ridiculous. So it was Senior in and then Rodriguez. Assombalonga managed to get it though. And now 2-0 at half time. And we've looked very comfortable. They had that chance with Thompson not so long ago, but overall, a very, very pleasing first half there. 2-0 up, that is what we're talking about. yeah, I believe it's New Year's Eve when this video is coming out, so Happy New Year to all of yous, and expect a video at 8 o'clock tonight, maybe summing up 2017 and my goals for 2018 and things, so that'll be an interesting video, and hopefully you'll enjoy it, and hopefully you'll get behind it. So yeah, big thank you for all of the support in 2017. It has been an amazing year, and all the best for 2018 to all of you guys out there who even watch just a minute of my content and put up with us on a daily basis with Football Manager. But no, all the best for 2018. I hope you have a good one. Here's Senior. Senior on the ball, gets it in. Paul Glatzel. Is he offside? I think he is. That was close. 60 minutes gone then. Paul Glatzel is going to come off. We're going to put Jack Marriott on. I've been giving him a little bit of game time recently. I don't think we've been entirely fair to him. You know, we haven't given him a chance to show us what he can do, so he gets another chance today, and if he does well, he might get a start in the next game. But Paul Glatzel, his scoring streak is now over. We're still 2-1 up here. 80 minutes gone. Gonna bring Adam May on for him. Swap them two round, play him as a ball winner, and go for it. Come on, boys. Here's Bursick, gets it away towards me. Here's a Sombelonger now. Jack Marriott with a chance. Just sort of snatched at it, but that's just from not being match sharp, that. Hopefully, the more sub appearances he has, the more goals he'll score from that situation. Here's Rodriguez now. Rodriguez on the ball. Here's Chow. Now to Maguire. Can he get forward? Chow. Maguire. May. Chow. Maguire. Forward to Rodriguez. This is a chance. Rodriguez to a Sombelonger, who gets his second goal of the game. It's really a hat-trick. It may only be one goal, you know, like whichever way you want to look at it. A Sombelonger has been the key man today, and very, very pleased with that. Jay Rodriguez seems to be settling in on that left-hand side as well, which is really, really good to see. And it looks like we are going to win this match, which is really, really good. And I will actually play the bit in between in this episode. It's not something I usually do, but we will sort of keep on the game screen just in case Ipswich do come and approach us, or Stoke or whatever, and we'll try and decide whether it's the right thing to do. This could well end up being our last match in charge of Fleetwood. It's ended in victory no matter what. 3-1 is the score. We gotta be pleased with that. We're back in the playoffs. If we are leaving Fleetwood, then we're leaving them on a high. So yeah, it's New Year's Eve in game as well. I didn't plan that, but that is absolutely crazy. Even before this isn't New Year's Eve when this comes out, but I think it is. I think I've recorded 29, 30. I think this is 31. I'm currently away. I'm at the missus's in real life right now when you're watching this. So yeah, I had to get ahead a little bit. I'm not sure if there'll be daily content until I'm back. Hopefully will be. I think I only need to get another sort of 5 or 6 done, but that is going to be quite a challenge. So if there's not daily content, I do apologise. I am trying my best, but yeah, Sombelonger on form as Fleetwood score easy victory. You were superb. There you go. Let's continue on. The only reason I think that Ipswich are going to approach us is because they asked us to do the staff changes, and they don't usually do that unless they're going to approach you in the next couple of days. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. It's going to certainly be an interesting one. This is very weird talking to you guys as I'm playing through until the next match. It's very, very weird and just a bit odd in my head, but yeah. We're now into January. Are we going to get approached? Who knows? Who knows? Start of transfer window. Let's see if any of our team is mentioned. Doesn't look like it. So let's just have a look at Ipswich. I think I am going to go for it if we get offered it. I know it might seem crazy, but to be honest with you, I think we've took Fleetwood as far as we can. I don't think we can really take them much further into the Premier League, at least. And looking at this Ipswich side, there's definitely some players we still recognise and hopefully would be able to make some January additions. Rotherham in the FA Cup, so a potential FA Cup run as well, which would be really, really good. But look at the form. Ouch. They've only won one game, and that was against Everton. This would be a tough challenge. First two matches, Arsenal and Man United. Oh, do I really want to get myself into this? I don't know. It would look so good though if we managed to get Ipswich out of it. Oh, it's a tough one. Certainly is a tough one. Somebody was saying in one of my streams about how we seem to be going to a new club every year on the Journeyman, and you know, I'll give you it. You know, we have been moving about a lot, but it's simply just the way the game has turned out. We'll just send the assistant to that. It doesn't look like they're going to approach us before the Derby match, so we are going to get a final farewell, if you like, and then you guys will come back in the next... Oh, here we go then. Here we go. They have approached us. 16 grand a week. We're currently on 11. Oh. I want to remove that from the clause. 3-year contract. They're showing a lot of faith. Oh, we can get a little bit more money out of them then. This could. Oh, what do we do, guys? Can we delay? This is a tough one. If we delay it for a week, then that's till next Sunday, isn't it? So, I mean, by the rules of the Journeyman, I think we have to go for this. It's a shame because I am really enjoying it at Fleetwood and I think we are building something really good. But by the rules of the Journeyman, I have to go for this because we're getting a pay rise of 7,000 a week. 18 grand a week is, well, whatever 18 times 52 is. Shall we have a little look? So 18 times 52, so it's 900,000 a year, which is insanity compared to 11 times 52, 572. We're nearly doubling our wages. I think we have to go for this. I think we have to go. I'm really sad that we're going to be leaving Fleetwood, but we are going to finalise that deal. We are going to be Ipswich Town manager. Let's have a look at the team one final time. This Fleetwood team that has turned around the Journeyman this year. We were in a bit of limbo with Burton Albion. If we ended up getting sacked from there, who knows where we could have ended up. But some very, very good players. Obviously, the highlight is Paul Glatzel. Will we ever get to work with this guy again? Definitely a Premier League player in the next couple of years. Now, just really hope that he continues to flourish under the next manager. You know, he's flourished under us, but will he be able to do it, you know, with another manager when they come into Fleetwood? I really hope we get to work with him again. He's a very special player. He's scored 56 goals in the last couple of seasons in the league for Fleetwood Town. He is a wonderful player, and he is going to be a brilliant Premier League player. If we look at his report, he still hasn't reached his 5-star potential. He's very well suited to Premier League football already. If anyone's going to get them to the Premier League, he is. Britt Sombalonga, a great guy this year. We've brought him in. Obviously, he's had the double ACL injuries over the last few years. Hasn't played barely in the last 3 years, and he's come in and he's scored 17 and 24 and 10 assists as well. He's been a brilliant player, brilliant addition to the side. Mark Senior seems to be coming out of his shell a little bit. Hopefully he can do something good. And Joe Bursick, you know, I criticise him a little bit this season. He hasn't had that many clean sheets. In fact, he's had 3 in 25. That's not good enough. But last season, he came in, he got 6 in 14. He only conceded 11 goals at the end of last season. He's one of the key reasons that we went up, and hopefully he can do something good for the rest of the season. But that is going to be that for the Fleetwood Town journey. We're going to leave them in 5th place in the Sky Bet Championship, very much in the promotion mix. Will they manage to get there? What do the media think? They think that Fleetwood are going to finish 15th. So they're not very confident about it, but I'm confident that if they bring the right guy in, they can do something special, and that is going to be it. That is going to be Fleetwood Town done. It has been very, very enjoyable. If you are a Fleetwood supporter, hopefully you've enjoyed some of the football that we've played. I think we've been pretty damn good, and I'm going to be sad to leave, and you never ever know, we might return to Fleetwood one day. But we're going to be managing in the Premier League, everybody. 6 seasons into this, already in the Premier League. This Journeyman has turned out a little bit more successful than it looked at the start when we got sacked by Blyth Spartans. Unbelievable. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like down below. It really does mean a lot for me. Really does help out the channel as well. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Happy New Year, everyone.